Thanks for joining me. Let's begin just with a little shaking, a little gentle bounce with your knees, maybe lifting your heels up off the floor. Today's class was going to be all about our flexible joints and smooth flowing chi. It is 6 degrees where I am this morning, and maybe it's a lot colder where you are, or a little warmer. But I don't know about you all, but I'm feeling the rising yang of springtime chi. So it's time to start to look toward our liver and our gallbladder. And so our movements today will be looking at the fluidity of our joints and flexibility, as well as that smooth flowing chi from a healthy liver. So I'll do a little shake. Now shift your leg to one leg and shake the other. And let's shake the other. And we're going to do a toe to head. So lifting up your foot, scrunch your toes as best as you can. Now stretch out your toes. Really scrunch them. Oh, here, I'll do it with my hands, the same thing. And then stretch and scrunch them. Stretch. Oh, let's go to the other foot. Really. Our joints are our energy gates, our energy gates. And so having our joints be lubricated so that chi can move smoothly through them and not get stagnant. So we're doing that same thing. We're stretching out, crunching. Now shifting your weight to the other leg, put the top of your foot on the ground. Now see if as you do this, you can actually spread out your toes. Maybe stretch the top of each toe. Now shift to stretch the bottom of each toe so you can make contact with each toe. We have a bunch of snow, silky, beautiful snow in our woods. And I've been skiing each day, and I'm noticing that the more I encourage my ankles to be bending and flexible, the more smooth moving my skiing is. So let's do the other side. So with the tops of your toes, and see if you can get each toe to just like stretch the top of one, plus the top of your foot. So I'm just paying attention to my ankles and how kind of having fluidity in my ankles kind of changes how my whole body. And same with our feet. So stretching out each, kind of lift up your foot so that each toe, you kind of stretch the bottom. And then let's do super slow ankle circles, really slowly. I'm doing wrist at the same time. And go the other way. And whenever I do these, I kind of like, right? Let's see, just play with what happens when you do it really slowly. Let all of those tendons and ligaments lubricate. And as many a PT maybe has told you, but certainly has told me, motion is lotion, right? So as we move, we're actually truly lubricating our joints. And I got carried away too fast. So slow. And as you do this, maybe even kind of rooting into your standing leg. Really slow. And then with your feet together and your hands right above your knees, just start super gently. Taking a few feet ahead of you on the floor. And maybe just bend and straighten. Then little gentle ovals. Holding on to the top of your knees with your hands. Actually called your tiger's mouth. Between your thumb and your pointer finger. I'm always kind of afraid of this movement. I don't have issues with my knees. I'm always afraid doing this will make issues. So I'm going to try to relax out of that fear and just gently move my knees. Maybe noticing if there's other joints that are kind of tensing as you do this. And then come up. And now, let's put our hands right under our ribs, which is, there's some good liver acupressure points. And your right hand is kind of right near your liver. And again, really smooth, slow circles. And kind of finding the range of motion in your hips. Maybe even noticing that your toes, inviting your toes to kind of spread out. Inviting your shoulders, your shoulder blades to glide down your back. Let's do more this direction. Giving your liver with your right hand a little massage. And maybe each time finding a little bit wider range of motion. And now facing forward, circle your hips. Noticing it's a different movement if you have your hips face right in front of you. And then listening to your body, because now it's really not trying to find our maximum range. We're just inviting however that joint moves. This is our ball and socket style. Letting our motion be motion. And then shifting to the other leg. And I'm tempted to add my ankles, my feet as I do that, but I think that'll take my attention away from just inviting my hips to just move with that effortless effort. And then slow it down. Now glide your hips back right from, this is our quad. Now this is a new one I just learned. And so roll your shoulders while kind of your heart is a little bit facing the earth. And it doesn't have to be a big movement, slow, small. And notice, for me, I'm feeling it in my upper back and all those muscles. Well, I am learning that those muscles really impact shoulder flexibility, right? Shoulder health. So as you're rolling your shoulders backwards, little by little, start to stand taller. Just notice how where you're feeling the movement changes. Yeah. And again, that slow, smooth. Now reverse it. Maybe it feels different to me. Maybe to you too. Now little by little, glide your hips back, right? And notice how, at least for me, my motion and therefore my lotion is in a different spot. And then let's come up. And now let your chin, and you're glide your hips back again, let your chin stick out. And then trace a circle. Put your hands on our liver again. So glide your hips back, jut out your chin, and now drawing a bit of an oval in front of you. As you chin out, now tuck your tailbone as your chin scoops in, as you kind of roll up, and I'll do it on the side, all right? So here comes, now as you bring in, tuck, do a bit of a wave and start small, right? Just do a little. And then little by little, maybe not. So that each vertebrae is moving with ease and fluidity in relation to the vertebrae above it and below it. And then maybe that whole, as you wave up, maybe noticing wear along your spine, a little bit of resistance. And then with the very top of your head, trace a circle above you. All right, so these aren't your sort of classic neck circles, which are a little problematic, right? So imagine that you have a laser on the top of your head and you're tracing a circle high in the sky, and then listening to all those vertebrae in your neck, how large of a circle you're tracing above you. And then trace the other way. And then as you go back the other way, do sort of a whole body dance with the universe, whatever that is, feels right for you. Letting all those joints that we were moving play and then dance with the universe in the other direction. And it's your dance, whatever that looks like, as you let all your joints move with fluidity and ease. And then since we're here, let's just do a forward fold. And release the muscles in your lower back, helping those vertebrae move with ease. And the backs of your legs, which helps your hips and knees and ankles. And then your neck and shoulders. And with your hands in like this, on your lower back, come up with a straight back. And put your hands as if you're putting your arms around a tree and maybe widening your stance. Really settle into your legs. Really stand inside your legs. And we never start this way, but this is embrace a tree. So relax your thumbs. Let your elbows soften. Your shoulder blades glide down your back. And really settle and rest from your lower belly through your legs. Really rooting to the heart of the earth. Invite your tailbone to just gently drop and soften. Letting your tailbone actually be an anchor to the heart of the earth. And then a gentle tuck in your chin as you gently have that thread of white light lifting you up toward the heavens. And take a slow, deep breath into your whole body. And as you exhale, send your breath down your legs, down your roots, inviting the crown of your head to lift up just like the crown of a tree. And take a breath in, and as you exhale, do a gentle twist. And then come to center. And then a gentle twist. Continuing to root, but also lifting from the crown of your head, letting your spine be really long. And then continuing to take a breath into your whole body. And exhale, sending your breath down your legs to the heart of the earth. And exhaling as you twist, inhaling to center. And then gently releasing your embrace of your tree. Let your tree limbs, kind of almost like willow branches, just gently knock. Letting your front hand knock kind of right under your ribs. We're knocking right. Some good acupressure points for our liver and gallbladder, but also on our liver and gallbladder. And if it feels right, do a little look over your shoulder. And now knock right on your traps, And that's good. Acupressure point, gallbladder 21. For smooth flowing qi, right? It helps qi descend. It kind of, and spring in this season of just beginning the rising yang. And the rising yang energy can kind of flow up into our heads. So inviting it to descend back down to our lower belly. And then slow it down. Turn your awareness inside your body. From deep inside your bones out to the edges of your skin. Just feel. And then with one hand on your ribs and the other palm up, you're going to turn waist, push palm. And then come back to center and switch. And with your breathing, inhale and exhale. This is a great movement to help support smooth flowing qi and liver health. As you turn a waist, push palm. Now, our liver and our gallbladder are associated with the 5 element or the 5 phase, the wood, right? And the time of year is springtime. And the sixth organ it's connected to are our eyes. So as you do this, what happens if you look out as far as you can? Come to center, look way out into the distance. Now look. Really feel that movement in your eyes. I don't know about you all, but I forget sometimes to just look way out in the distance. All right, let's do one more to each side. Now step one leg back. We're going to do the same kind of movement. Push, turn waist, push palm, but we're going to do it in a lunge. Now, I call this Repel the Fiery Dragon. And I picture a dragon snout in my palm, and I just turn it, push it away. You turn, and again, noticing where you're looking as you do this. And then shifting which way is front and back. And notice how when you pay attention to where you're looking, how it changes your balance. If it changes your balance. It does for me. I'm surprised. But as I look out the distance, I actually feel less wobbly. To repel. Oh, I spoke too soon. All right. And then shift which way. Now put the other leg forward. And whatever leg is forward, so you beat your left. This is the wind in the willows, keeping both feet grounded and rooted, letting your willow branches twisting on your liver. And then exhaling as you shift your weight forward, and inhaling as you shift your weight back. Let's do one more to this side. And then stepping forward. Now again, playing with where you're looking. Maybe seeing how far you can look. Meanwhile, I'll have to think about also letting your legs be like roots. Letting the crown of your head lift up toward that sunshine. Sunshine that's Each day we get a little more, a little stronger. Let's do one more. And then shifting your weight to your left leg, you're going to stick out your right leg as you twist back toward the right, pushing out with your left hand. Now come to center, crossing your arms and upshift. This is push back to eliminate all illness and assist in smooth flowing liver chi. So inhale as you sink, exhale as you twist. And then as you twist, looking back, seeing if you can see your hand, maybe even your pointer finger. So inhale to center, exhale. And then as you inhale, gliding your hips back with your knees kind of right over your ankles. This time as you push, let's just do a twist. Take a breath here. Look back with your back hand. Letting your shoulder blades glide down your back. Release tension and tightness in your neck. Now come to center. Do the other side. Really soften your hips. Let your eyes swivel back. Check out your hand. Come to center. And now we'll shift into Tai Chi Kicks. And playing with this, maybe looking behind. Or maybe going side to side. Enjoying flexible joints and smooth flowing chi. Let's do one more to each side. And then really settling into your tree legs. Wrapping your arms gently and softly around your favorite tree. Really settle into your legs. I'll invite your legs to just help you root to the earth. I'll invite your tailbone to gently drop. Tucking in your chin gently. Inviting the crown of your head to just lift. And relaxing your thumbs and fingers. Really feel the roundness of your tree trunk in your arms. And feel that same roundness in between your thighs. Dropping your tailbone. And then breathing into your whole body. And exhaling down your legs to the heart of the earth. And then gently release. Bring your hands to your heart and your belly. Stir in the chi. And switch which hand is on top. And gliding both hands to your heart with a gentle bow. Give gratitude. And thank you. Thanks for joining me.